not. I'm in Chrome and it's not giving me the option to mute tab. It only says mute site. Weird. You still there?
Huh?
Huh?
Yes.
Hey, this is Rockman.
Hey, this is not Rockman.
How's the volume for you?
It sounds like Twilight Princess.
Did you have a good nap?
It was only 2 hours. But like I wasn't woken up by anything. I just woke up myself. So I actually ate dinner.
Well, I was really tired last night and I went to bed at midnight and I had a long sleep. Just today I've had nothing but headaches and terrible annoyances. Damn it. Just remembered.
Did you tweet?
No. Just remembered I have to go through all this before I can get money from the cat.
Seriously, how did he lose so much weight?
Magic. Well, he gives me the first batch. Damn it.
You're saving by Malamar? Hey, Buck.
Hey, Buck, how's it going?
Okay, admittedly, I'm reading funnies online, and I'm like that crying laughing, except it's silent.
But I'll start with meat. Buck, aren't you glad that my stream works and the audio works and there's no delays?
You're gonna give Buck flashbacks of when it didn't.
Wish I'd done this at the end of a previous stream. Okay, well, I'm not going to get 1,000 right now. I'm just going to go to the Palace of Twilight.
You have to read this if you haven't read this later. I'm like crying, laughing.
I said that foul pervert.
Is Metal Gear Solid 2 the one where you actually play as Raiden?
Yeah.
Okay. Daikon is playing it, or at least he tweeted that, and I was kind of like, huh? I was making sure I knew which one it was. See, Doom, who's not here. I remember things.
Just not anything pertinent to me.
What?
See what I mean?
Would you like to expand your dislike book?
I don't even know what Metal Gear Survive is.
So my parents are close enough to shore that they can text me again.
Are you happy about this?
At least they didn't text me during my nap. Ah, okay. I see what you mean. Hey, I read that not as you say Majora's Mask was bad, but Majora's Mask was a reuse of the engine and a bunch of the assets.
Yeah, that's how I chose to read it. Do you want to be banned? Gotcha. I've just had a crummy day, Buck, and it's just nice to talk. Wait, that wasn't what I wanted. The compass.
You should read that thing I was reading, because I was doing that laughing cry. It was about what silly people have done while they've been on drugs.
Yeah, see, I went to Cheeseburger.
Not drugs, but painkillers, like medically on painkillers from like surgeries.
Yeah. I went to Cheeseburger and I saw that, but I didn't read it because I'm not too...
It's hilarious. You need to read it.
I'm not too keen about people being on drugs, whether medically prescribed or not.
Well, think of it more as people in that, like, post-surgery kind of, like, what?
Yeah. It's like I'm...
I like how you chose to, like, free whatever transform into wolf to go through the black thing instead of, like, instead of waiting for the black thing to do it.
Are you feeling sad that we're not together anymore?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, mostly what I've been feeling is tired. And kind of like, I miss the dogs, but I'm also kind of glad that I don't have to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you're probably lonely now that the dogs are gone, but you've been taking care of them so hard for the last 2 weeks that you're probably relieved.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of like, I miss you, and it's kind of like, I'd love to go do stuff, but at the same time, I'm glad that I'm not in this, like, alright, I have to figure out what we'll eat for dinner, I have to figure out blah blah, yada yada, and all this other stuff. I'm just like, nope. I can just stare at the TV and not have to do anything. That was a lucky thing that just appeared in the middle and you got to hit him with it. I can't remember if I was good or bad at this fight. Do you not see that you're down like a heart and a quarter? Because you only picked up one heart. Why do you think the two middle fingers are smaller than the rest? You have 100 arrows. Yesterday, I felt that weird feeling of like, I've been playing this game for like a lot of days, and now all of a sudden it's just gone. And that feels weird.
What game? Lego Dimensions?
Mm-hmm.
Finding these crawly things to be much more annoying than the hand. What the fuck is the hand doing? Like it didn't know where it was.
I think it's... What? Oh, that...
Ice for the host lizard.
That was cool, the hand not knowing where it was. Hi, lizard. You got a thing.
I got a thing.
You're so nice turning them into regular people. Or regular Twilight.
So nice. How's it going, lizard?
Oh boy. What happened, lizard? Ah. Gotcha. Yeah. And that's why you said, ah, fuck. Now we can forget about money issues since Rockman can get infinite money from cats.
Busy, like, why would you have a couple $1,000 worth of change?
Like 4,000 quarters is $1,000. So I'm trying to think of. I'm like trying to process 4,000 quarters. Does Midna's B attack not work on those guys?
I don't think so.
My other question is if you know she had an accurate count of the money beforehand. Not that I doubt it, I'm just trying to still visualize.
Except, honey, see, when me and Ratmus were kids, like, us and our parents would put change in, like, a big jar, a big container, and then usually what would happen is, because we were kids, and we would, like, cash them in before Indiana Beach and get a bunch of quarters. And I don't know, it was like maybe like $100. Not thousands of dollars.
He does say minus pennies.
Yeah, so there, because I remember having a jar with like a lot of pennies.
Yeah.
So
but
if
I mean,
it was not pennies, then yeah, I could see it being, adding up.
Yeah, because it definitely does add up. But I think even my parents have done like the jars of change, and then at the end of the year taken it to one of those coin machines and gotten like Amazon gift cards, like X many Amazon gift cards, and then gave that to my cousins for Christmas. And so it was maybe like a couple $100 in a year. Okay, yeah. I know that your mom has had some poor judgments and money from what you've said before, but if your dad had a log of it, that would... Does this one have a name like Phantom Zant or something? Projection Zant?
I think it's Zant Hologram.
Oh. Oh, you beat him fast. I think I should do. That's the one with. Yeah, the hurt piece. Checklist complete. Checklist complete. All done. Exit checklist. No more checklist. Hey, look, I was even paying. Shit.
Paying shit?
I was even paying attention. Complete. So you didn't even have to tell me that you did it?
0%. Buck, Lizard, if anyone else is lurking. Once I beat the game, I plan on showing the food pictures from my trip to visit Song, so...
Hey, Rockman. What if you did this whole dungeon, got to the end, and forgot the boss key?
Who would ever do that?
Someone whose name is inspired by a bird.
Freaking chosen one.
Alright, continuing small little things that make you laugh. On Facebook, Kevin shared a, contrary to popular opinion, and then it shows, I think, a PlayStation controller, a mouse, a gamer mouse, an Xbox controller, and a Wiimote. These do not make me a killer. But then in like small print, well, maybe the Wiimote. That shit is dangerous. Maybe a television killer. So, Lizard, I haven't really disclosed to anyone, except maybe Rockman, why I am not streaming on Saturday afternoon. And that is because that Dratini event is going on in Pokemon Go. And I missed the Pokemon Pikachu one, and I don't have a shiny Pikachu. And I'm like, I have 53 dragon types, and I am one type away from having all my steel, and then I'll have like gold metal thingies in my Pokemon types, and I'm like, I'm catching as many freaking Dratinis as I can, so I can reach my 200 dragon types. I am like being prepared. Like, I think I'll even pack a sandwich to put in my car. And I'm just gonna hang out at the battlefield. And I have a whole bunch of those purple thingies for looters. I'm gonna hunker down and be all like, kitch, for like, what, 3 hours? That was the other reason I wanted the dogs boarded, because I want to be busy for 3 hours. So, when are you giving us all cupcakes?
Right now, also, I'm the devil.
Huh?
Look at my rupees.
Oh. Well, you're at 665 right now. Alright, now you're 666. That's a piece. Piece.
You might want to refresh because I just opened the door.
That's fine.
Thanks for the host, fish.
Fish.
He's a dirty, dirty usurper. Fish, I still plan to beat Ganondorf the ultimate YOLO swag way, and then after the game is over, I'll be showing food pictures.
Why the hell would you want to rent a llama for your wedding? If you're going to rent something like that, you rent an alpaca. They're softer and nicer. Llamas spit. Stomp, 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 stomp. That's just me in response to music, really. Why do you have to hit him instead of handing him a band-aid from his hurt foot? Because he's a lot smaller than you. You pick on someone your own size. Oh, no more great spin for you.
You're a great spin. Great spin. Well, Fish, how would you grade my performance on Zant? A minus.
Ooh, one cycled stalwart.
Holy shit.
Corporal punishment. No, that's spanking. I forget what I'm thinking. Probably because I'm not thinking. So do you think Midna takes the power of the soul back with her? So, like, her people can survive? Chicken.
Damn it, Midna, now we want chicken.
What type of chicken? There's lots of ways to cook chicken.
Take the sandwich from cookout.
So now you're busy kind of like, there's so much food in Virginia I want. I do realize we never made it to Pierce's, but I was just like, what time would we have gone?
Yeah, I didn't think we were.
Ah, that's a good theory. I can words, not very well.
I'm no longer the devil.
What color rupee was that?
Silver.
Okay. Now, what do you have to do during the Ganon fight? Ganondorf? Ganon? I shouldn't tell you what temperature it was in Virginia then today, Fish. You had to drink milk and wear iron boots and what else?
Wear the Zora armor.
Ah.
Nah, I don't think we need that book.
I am 85% something or another that Buck is using sarcasm. By the way, does anyone else wonder why shattering that yellow diamond prism thing made it rain? Hey, bro.
It was Giovanni's cat that made it rain. Hey, bro.
After being gold for so long, it probably does have to pee. I want mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I want nuggies and hush puppies. Mainly nuggies.
Refresh.
Here we go. The only time I'll ever use it.
Hurricane Spin was better.
Spoilers, he had a heart of gold. You don't want to know, Ratmus.
What if you needed to use a zigzag pattern, but you couldn't see the ground?
It'd be crazy. That would never happen. Aren't you curious what's on the other side of this wall, Chirpizard?
Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
There may be a way in, Chirpizard. Want to check it out, Chirpizard? Oh look, a green Z pattern line on the floor, Chirpizard. You think maybe this is important? That wasn't it. Must be you. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, look, a place to dig.
Yes, you can ignore that.
I'm gonna ignore it. Backwards, no look, mortal draw.
Now you're just showing off.
I like how the game tried to get me to bomb there because there were skeletons that I needed to bomb attacking me, like right there. What's interesting, and maybe Fish will correct me if I'm wrong, but there's 2 keys out here, and one of them is optional because it just leads to that treasure room. But Midna is apparently programmed to say this dialogue of, now we've gotten everything out here as long as you just get this particular key, not the other one. Although maybe that has to do with getting the map. I'm not sure, but I think I saw someone get this key first, and Midna said, now we've gotten everything that we can get out here, but that person had not gotten the other key on the other side from King Bulbin. That's kind of weird. Actually, you know what? I've gotten everything I need to here. Save and quit warp.
What do you have in your bottles?
2 fairies, tears, 1 fairy, and the half a milk. And this is the rumpus room because it's a rumpus for the compass according to my strategy guide. Lizard warriors! That was my great spin.
Lizard is like, my people! And then you killed them. Now Lizard's
took
alone.
a quarter heart from me, those bastards. That's why the great spin is useless, because I'm incapable of not taking damage.
Do you know what the next game you're gonna play is?
No.
This is very exciting music. See, now I want to check something. But it means I have to get up. Alright, chat, vote left or right. clockwise.
Fish says right. I think clockwise would also be right, so. And I'm sure the mirroring doesn't help either, and I don't need the money or anything, so I'm just gonna do one side, so. Fucking lizard warriors! But it won't fit anywhere, so I'll just put it back. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, look, helpful spirits.
But now you have 99 arrows. No, 98.
Fish totally knew which side this was, and made me fight two of these, right, Fish?
Just use the mortal draw. There's no defense for it.
Spoilers, that's a lie. These guys have a defense. It's like, I already beat the cave ordeals, and there's 3 of them there. Damn it. Come on. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
When did they start allowing cows in the castle? And you should stop stepping in their excrement.
It's not funny. That's not what I did. What in the hell was that, Link? Cheating bastards. Foot on my face.
Why are the Darknut people so tall?
Fuck if I know. So they're related. Oh no, I'm going to die. Whatever will I do? Oh look, my homies. With a falcon, a bazooka, a ball, and a book. Thank God for Shad and his book. I don't know what I would have done without him. You have mental control, Ratnus? Where's Shad in his book now? I don't want to fight this guy. Holy crap, I actually did it the correct way for once.
There's a correct way?
Oh. Yes, the correct way. And I think you're right, Fish. I think I have done that before, but yeah, I forgot. I'm more impressed that I was able to helm splitter him. Now, who would ever come in here and not know?
To turn into a wolf and not just brute force it with luck?
Actually know that there's spirits helping you solve puzzles. The game does not intend for you to brute force or accidental master things. Well, that was my complete fucking fault. You want to put on fuzzy pants/socks and get a brownie. I don't see why you couldn't do all that by the time I get to Ganon. Especially if I'm jumping into frickin' pits.
What if you brute force the Pinnacle Rock?
Then I'd be a moron. I can't grade spin these assholes anyway. Just thought two of you guys.
But I was the one who trained them. Har, 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 har.
Butler that raised them?
Link, I was their mother.
Damn it! Didn't take any damage on that guy, and I took a quarter heart of damage hitting the barrier before it disappeared. Well, it's probably pointless to even go in here, because I'm completely full on rubies. Although I'm missing 3 bombs and 2 arrows, so I should definitely come in here and refill those, right?
And that little smidgen of oil you need, right? I don't know if you can get oil in that room.
I don't think there's oil in here.
Hey, you didn't put that money back.
20 is the minimum for Link to care. I don't know if I've ever thought to destroy these suits of armor here. Do they have stuff underneath them? Let's find out. Nope. There's a fairy I don't need. Should I even bother opening these chests? Nah, screw it. I think one of them has slingshot ammo, but I don't even need that. Damn it! Final save, final damage. Dreadmire's got nards. It's a dark and stormy night. I wonder if Doom will miss the final hit on Ganon and then come in like during the credits, and I'd be like, Doom, you missed it, and now you're in time just for the food. Is he saying gay? Triforce middle finger. Oh God, Rapmus, don't remind me. Song.
Huh?
And then I said, don't remind me.
I haven't said yes to any dress yet.
You made me watch like 2 minutes of that show.
Ooh, 2 minutes.
Welcome back, Fish.
Is it that life-changing for you?
It was not good.
I think you need to practice your tennis skills.
For some reason, I like going to see targeting. I had a hard time with this the first time I played the game, but so that's not the case anymore. it's so dumb that they even let you still equip the Ordon sword. I still don't understand that. As far as I know, this is the only Zelda game where they let you equip a previous sword that's now useless. Because in certain games like Ocarina of Time, you can equip different swords and they still have their uses. But the Ordon sword is useless. So why not just break it over your knee like in other Zelda games? They only did it to mess with Dingle Dots. When they made this game, they're like, someday there's going to be this guy named Dingle Dots on Twitch, and it'll be hilarious if we let him equip the Ordon sword and drive chat insane. That's what Neopalm did. This music is confirmed on Ratmus's iPod, right, Ratmus? Would I ever need to go beast to beast? Come on. I probably asked this before, Fish, but what is the most, like, what does the most damage to his gut? Is it the sword, spin attack, or something, or wolf biting, or what? Like, what's the quickest way to do the most damage? Mortal Draw? Ooh. I'll have to try that. Let me put it away. Too late. Alright, there's a Mortal Draw. Oh, whoa, hold on here. Doom? You're here earlier than I expected. I thought you were gonna, like, miss the final, you know, battle and stuff. Welcome. Make sure that's Wolflink. Wolflink. It's not time to go beast to beast yet, is it? Oh. Okay, I guess it is time to go beast to beast.
Yeah, when I was playing this, it went sooner to beast than I was thinking.
Well, I sort of, I did one round of attacking and one round of one Mortal Draw, so. What the hell? I hit A.
I don't believe you.
Let's see if I can go and Mortal Draw him again. Yeah, wow, does the Mortal Draw do, like, as much damage as one round of attacking, it seems? That would be awesome. I'll try to remember that, and I probably won't, and then next time I play this game, I'll be like, Fish, what do I do again? You would think I would remember it, considering how much I love the Mortal Draw. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know. Something I was thinking about. Would you guys want me to show the pictures during the credits and like put the game down to like a small size in the corner? That's an idea that I had. I should have. I thought about like making a proper setup for that, and I didn't. So I'll just have to like switch it. Let's see how well I do against Ganondorf and his old college band.
Why do pizzas come in square boxes made of circles and eaten as triangles?
Because that's the way they're most delicious.
Actually, it's geometry of the various substances. Because it's easier to make square boxes. Yeah.
Some pizza, I mean, I've heard that, like, shower thought or whatever the hell it is on cheeseburger a million times. But I'm just saying, some pizza is actually cut into, like, squares.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like the tradition of making pizza a circle is because, like, kneading stuff and, like, the dough and whatever, I mean, you just, it forms a circle, it forms a ball. I mean, you can make it a square. But,
Now I want pizza, so thanks a lot.
Pizza and nuggies and hush puppies and what other foods can you get in Virginia that you can't have right now? Red Costco Red Pro Pepsi? Or Costco pizza? Which I think means a pizza with everything on it, like a load of it, but still somewhat cheap. But you have to have a membership for it. I'm just totally thinking of what a Costco pizza would be.
I think it's like a shitty slice of pizza for $1 that they sell. Zelda's getting better at this than I am. Holy crap. Okay, never mind, that was fast. Ladies and gentlemen, Kazurai.
Alright, so I'm watching ads for bits, and I have a question. Which of the following best describes how you feel about Simlantic infant formula with human milk oligosaccharides? I have no idea. Which I think is HMO. I'm gonna go with never heard of it, even though I feel like I'm just in this, like, I don't have a baby. Like, why would I care about... Apparently that is a carbohydrate whose molecules are composed of a relatively small number of monosaccharide units. I think I have that magic. Oh great, and now I'm watching an ad for it. I'm not pregnant. I don't have a baby. I don't give a crap about infant milk. Ugh. Now you can grate spin him. You can only do that if you're not monkeying around. No rock, wait. Fish says no rock, wait. He's not done.
I know.
Wait, do you have to be on the spinner too or something? You could only do that probably in Skyward Sword since it's real time, whatever. And I said that as a legitimate comment. It's not to incite a war.
Did I do it?
October did tweet, stream will be at 10, more Super Mario RPG. Doom, you weren't here before, but I saw that Daikon is doing Metal Gear Solid 2, and I was like, is that the one that you actually play as Raiden? So see, I remember things. I do. I remember things. I was paying attention.
Yeah, but then when we were watching curling, you were like, how do you score again?
Schuster ain't been Schustering it recently.
Because it's not a cutscene.
Why can't he climb a vine fast?
When would you ever need to shake the Wii remote to climb vines faster?
Quart, quart.
Alright, so I guess we're showing pictures now. I can see how to do this. I'd buy that for $1. Wait. Hold on. Oh, that's... It's like, why can't you see the pictures? Because they're... I don't know why. OBS
Overlays, how do they work?
Because OBS wants to be a bitch, that's why. I had it all set up, and of course now it's not working.
Overlays work as a picture. Like, really, it's a picture. Now people know how messy everything in my room is, thanks. But yes, that is how organized
Some point, I swear to God, I will kill you.
Had my figures for each of our thingies. It was a very organized endeavor.
Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry about how smooshed the game is, not correct. And this is the only non-food picture I'm showing, and Song, I could have shown much worse pictures of your messy room. I wanted to show, yeah, how when we were playing Lego Dimensions, how that I would organize these figurines all perfectly and nicely. So now onto the food. And another thing I have to apologize for is I have a new camera and I'm not used to using it. It's not.
It has the thingy on the bottom too, Doom.
Yeah, the thingy on the bottom. My new camera, it doesn't focus the way I'm... Like, my old camera had autofocus, and it was great. I had that camera for 12 years. I still have it. I decided to buy a new one because it was messing up, and I'm like, oh, new camera will be better, blah, blah, blah. But I can't figure out how to focus. The old camera also, every time you took a picture, it showed you the picture on the LCD screen. So this one doesn't, and I'm sorry, but some of the pictures are blurry and had shit on the lens, and I had no idea.
Yes, I need to show him how to actually use his camera.
Cameras should just autofocus themselves, like my old camera. So this is O'Charlie's. This is a turkey club. It has turkey, ham, 2 kinds of cheese, I think, lettuce, tomato, bacon. Very good. This, again, is blurry, but its song salad was really nice looking, so I kept the picture. Just a salad with crispy chicken on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are seeing these, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like... He was taking pictures, and I'm like, I'm eating, because I'm hungry. And I ate, like, half of the salad. Like, there's only ranch on, like, half of it, so that I could make sure not to, like, have ranch on the part that would go home with me.
Yeah, and I ate the rest of the salad.
To keep it nice and fresh and not soggy.
This picture was actually from November. We got the same food, and I'm like, I already have this picture. I'm not taking the picture again. This is from the nice Japanese restaurant. The hibachi chicken, steak, shrimp, gyoza. Song and I really like that restaurant. You guys have seen that before. Cookout is the fast food chicken place or in the area.
It's fast food, burgers, hot dogs, hamburgers.
Yeah.
Chicken.
I decided this
fresh
time...
steak shakes.
Yeah, I decided this time to get a spicy Cajun chicken sandwich because that's what I was in the mood for. It was good. Song obviously would have barfed on it. And also Hush Puppies, of course. Okay, so now here's our melting pot pictures. You guys know that we had Valentine's Day menu reservations. We actually ate there on Monday. This is the picture where you can see our own private room that we had.
Yeah, it's like we had the little corner and a little table, and then it had a screen so no one could watch us. And we were kind of like, so were we just supposed to like sit here and make out or something?
Yeah, and what were we doing in there, Song?
Talking about food.
and stuffing our faces with food.
Yeah,
okay,
like,
so
what conversation? We didn't have conversations.
So yeah, the first course, the cheese course. In this picture, you can see the cheese, obviously, in the pot. And there's bread, there's veggies, there's apples, and then in the front is the extra artisan meats that I pretty much eat by myself.
Yep.
There's just extra meat, and in that little bowl is those mini pickles. I know they have a specific name, but they're like mini pickles and red peppers, and it's fucking amazing. And Doom, if you like pickles and meat,
and they didn't have cauliflower this time. I was super excited.
You should. It's
celery.
It's
instead.
the extra artisan. Yeah. Okay, you've had it before. Well, that's what we got, and it was good. So here is the main course. This is both orders together, right? It was a double order of the Romeo, which In the upper right is shrimp. In the lower right is chicken. The things in the 4 compass directions are the little mushroom ravioli, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. I think they call it something like Saggia whatever because of this. They're in sack.
It's basically ravioli. In the lower left is like a marinated beef. In the middle is like a seasoned beef, and in the upper left is some sort of other beef that I don't remember.
I think it's also marinated, but in something else, not in like a heavy sauce or something.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess it's mainly this shape, but isn't that delicious? Cutscene is talking now. And this, of course, is the dessert course, which we got the candy bar. And
which had chunky peanut butter, milk chocolate, was pretty much what it was. And obviously, it's still an alcohol-based.
You're late, Cobra. You haven't missed much. This is the melting pot stuff. This is just, and Song even got more dessert
they asked
afterwards.
If we wanted more of something, and I was like, pound cake. And so they brought us more pound cake, and I was super happy. I like pound cake. Should have asked for more Rice Krispie treats, too. But, well.
You remembered, you commented on it, Doom. It wasn't the chocolate, it was that they added in a mixture of some sort of white liqueur into the chocolate, is what it was.
It wasn't Kahlua coffee. I think it was like Irish cream. So that's a half-eaten king cake, which, think of it like a cinnamon roll, except with a croissant, with a thicker croissant texture, and then frosted with just sugar on it. And that's the Freaky Baby.
Yeah, it's a nice cinnamon dessert with a bunch of sugar on it.
You're supposed to put the baby in, and whoever finds the baby gets luck for the year. They used to have plastic ones, but I guess someone sued them or something.
So this is when Song took me to Wawa for lunch. That was the soup of the day was like chicken corn chowder. So I was like soup and sandwich, ordered with the kiosk thing. I was like, I want a ham sandwich. Ooh, avocado, add avocado. So ham and avocado.
I had a sandwich too, but mine was hot and toasted and had it was like a chicken strip sandwich.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize that. So this is food that you made.
Yeah, that's just baked chicken, broccoli, peas, rice, tossed into a bowl. It's like, here you go, it's all in a bowl.
Delicious. And then the next day was the chicken fettuccine Alfredo.
That's my cell phone.
Which the Alfredo sauce was 4 cheese Alfredo.
You can see Apollo's poor pawpaws as he watches us eat this, and he can't have any. Because the dog crates are underneath the television in the family room.
Okay, this was when we went to Five Guys, and we both got bacon cheeseburgers. And
you got yours with mustard, and mine did not have mustard.
So different.
So different, yes.
All right, credits.
When he was taking this picture, he specifically pulled out fries to put fries next to it so y'all could see the fries.
Fries were delicious, and there was like a full bag of fries.
Yeah, it's like you get the small fry, which is they give you a generous cup, and then they give you like half a cup on top of that.
And it was real Applewood smoked bacon. I really appreciated that. And then this is from an Italian restaurant called Roma. Where's Cobra? He said he's BRBing. This is chicken parm, Cobra. You can't miss this. It's freaking chicken parm. Ratmus, what are you talking about Voltron for? And then this was your margarita pizza from the same place. Oh.
It's just like, I'm here to see it. I'm here to drool.
Well, Fish, do you also like Olive Garden? Because Cobra is also obsessed with Olive Garden, and now he's missing the Olive Garden pictures. This is his chicken and gnocchi soup that apparently he loves.
I swear this one was better than the other restaurant. The other Olive Garden in Richmond. There's 3 of them. Maybe 4.
Oh, look at you with all your Olive Gardens.
Well, if there's one on South Side, I'm not likely to go to the one on South Side. But I know 2 in the West End and 1 in the East End.
Yes, this was my entree from Olive Garden. It's chicken and shrimp carbonara, which if you don't know what carbonara is, it's just pasta with peppers and
It's a cream sauce.
And bacon. Important
It
thing.
doesn't... Carbonaras usually don't have peppers.
Right, okay. Because I have had chicken carbonara, and I know it has bacon and chicken, but this one was pretty special. Yeah, it had the peppers and the chicken and shrimp.
Usually I usually see carbonara with peas, but...
Oh, yeah, that's true. Some cheese on there. And this was Song's dish at the Olive Garden, a cheese ravioli with like a meat sauce on top.
Mm-hmm.
That is ravioli. It's kind of hard to tell with all the sauce and cheese on it. And this is the last picture. This is the beef stew that you made. Beef stew with mushrooms.
It's beef with golden mushroom soup, water, mushrooms, carrots. Even though I don't have any carrots there because I added them too late, so they weren't fully cooked. So I made sure you didn't have any carrots, and I had a couple. And then just white potato, mashed potatoes, creamy mashed potatoes. I did add a little bit too much salt to the potatoes, I will admit.
Cobra needs to come back because he needs to see that Olive Garden. And we are done with the credits. We are done with Twilight Princess. And I have something else planned for the next half hour before Cobra's stream, so don't worry, you guys. There's awesome stuff. Totally. Doesn't this eventually go to the title screen? There we go. But Doom, you didn't sleep through this one. All right, Cobra. All right.
Cobra, you missed all the good pictures. Also, a friend of mine Facebooked, one day Rick Astley will die and no one will click the link.
Alright, Cobra, here's the pictures you missed real quickly. A turkey and ham club sandwich, Song's salad with chicken, the Japanese food. This is a spicy chicken sandwich and hush puppies. Here's our melting pot food, cheese course with meats and pickles. The main course, the dessert course, the king cake, the Wawa food. Here's the chicken rice that Song made. Here's the chicken Alfredo that Song made. Here's Five Guys bacon cheeseburger. Here's the chicken parm, Cobra, from an Italian restaurant called Roma. That's what I had. It's delicious. Here's Song's margarita pizza. And here's our Olive Garden food. We both had the chicken and gnocchi soup. My main dish was a chicken and shrimp carbonara, which had red peppers and bacon, chicken and shrimp. And this was Song's cheese ravioli with meat sauce. And then this is a beef stew and mashed potatoes that Song made. So there, you saw all the food. I showed it twice. GG. Alright, so what do we do now? Well, it's that time of 4 years. Again, it's time for curling. No, back. Wrong. Now, here's the totally exciting part. The U.S. totally failed in mixed doubles curling. Did not get a medal. Also, the U.S. women are out of medal contention. But Schuster, surprisingly, started out really bad and then stopped shoestring it. And they won a few games in a row, and now they're actually made it to the semifinals, which I think is tomorrow morning. They're going to play Canada in a semifinal match.
Which he only knows because I told him.
No, I actually saw the game where they beat Great Britain to get in.
I saw the results from it, and I went, holy, what was it, 10-4 or something?
Yeah.
Like, I actually turned it on this afternoon, and it was at 2-2, and I looked up the results, and I went, holy shit. But I didn't, like, actually watch it.
Yeah, you guys try playing it with the frickin' Wii U gamepad, and no thanks. I tried it, and I was like, fuck this. And I got it for free because... It was back when there was, like, 3DS Nintendo Point nonsense about... You know, when, like, Ratmus basically got a free virtual console game is what it was. Fish, you don't count. You can, like, beat any game with keyboards and, like, you could probably beat a video game with a broom and a dustpan.
Please videotape you doing that, because it'll be awesome and it'll go viral. And it'll prove your more awesomeness.
It's like an Apollo...
I totally for a second thought I should go check on the dogs. They've probably been up for a while.
It's like in Apollo 13 where Jim Lovell's mom says that if they could get a washing machine to fly, he could land it. That's how I feel about fish. Yeah. So yeah, Schuster is actually going for a possible medal. Hopefully he doesn't Schuster it. And I'll have to explain the difference. I'll have to explain how curling works. I'll have to explain the difference between mixed doubles and this frickin' game, which I did a practice game earlier today, and I did not remember how freaking like dumbed down and easy it is. Although number one, I was playing against an easy computer, but I'm talking about the game itself.
I think everyone in the semifinals. Let's see, 2 will go on to the gold and silver. Like he has 2 more games to play regardless. 2 more matches.
Yeah. Also, I keep getting messages that Rockstar Girl RSG is Adrian on here. Like, it's beaten all these, like, gotten all these new medals and stuff. It's like, alert! RSG got this score in sprinting or something, or whatever the hell it is. Also, I don't know what it is, but I could have sworn I had, like, actual Mario and Sonic music on here, and it seems like nothing's unlocked or something. I don't understand it. Shut up, Sump Pump.
It misses us. It has things to tell us.
Well, I'm going to try normal. First of all, you can only select 2, 4, or 6 ends. I'm just going to do 2. But I tried easy earlier. I'm going to try normal, see how it goes. Also, the thing that makes this version ridiculously easy is it basically, while you're sweeping, you can look on the gamepad and see exactly where the stone is going to land based on how much you're sweeping. So it's like, could you imagine that in real life? It's like total easy mode. Yes, I did, Cobra. I know Knuckles is always my... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't. It doesn't even frickin' matter in this game who the skip is, really. But I tend to pick Knuckles first. And all power characters. Also, I don't know why when you select this mode, it just takes you right to, like, it's like, it's just a gold medal match. I guess it's just one match, so it's like, gold medal. So basically, in normal curling, there's 10 ends. In mixed doubles curling, there's 8 ends. And in this game, you can choose 2, 4, or 6. And I just chose 2, so... If there's 10 ends, a game of curling can go like 3 hours. Yes.
You're gonna beat Daisy?
Okay, next thing about he kind of got disqualified. In normal curling, men's or women's, there are 8 stones for each team to throw. In mixed doubles, there's you only throw 5 stones in mixed doubles, but a stone is placed in the house already. Exactly, Doom. That's what I was saying. So mixed doubles is kind of weird because I think whoever has the hammer, they get a stone as a guard, and the other team has a stone in the back of the house. So there's 2 stones pre-placed, and then you only throw 5 stones. And in this, it's only 4. So those are the major differences. Obviously, the other difference is you only have 2 people in a mixed doubles team, a man and a woman, so normal teams have 4. So in a normal team, somebody would be in the back of the house, like, telling you what to do, like Donkey Kong is doing right now. and then you got the person throwing the stone, which is now Knuckles, and then you got the 2 sweepers. But when you only have 2 people, usually one person is in the back telling you where to aim, and then the person who throws the stone usually has to sweep his or her own stone, so they have to jump up and start sweeping their own stone. Yeah, it does. And there's also a rule in real curling that I didn't even know about because this game doesn't even go into. But in real curling, there's something called a free guard zone, and that's like the area in front of the house, between the house and the hog line. The first 4 stones that are placed there, you're not allowed to take them out until after the first 4 stones. And I didn't even know that because this game doesn't even have that functionality. It doesn't explain that. And I watched the Olympics 4 years ago and I didn't even know that.
I'm way more interested in that, Cobra. What's the flavor?
Lemonade?
I hope you know that I said that almost specifically to get a glare from you.
Is lemonade like Malonade except with Lennon?
Green apple.
So yeah, you guys can't see it, but I have the gamepad is placed vertically on my desk, and it's showing me exactly in the house where this thing is going. And basically, I'm going to throw it like this, and I'm not going to curve it. But now, as I'm sweeping, there's a line on the gamepad that's telling me exactly where it's going to land, which is insane. You don't have such a... Like, in real life, the person only has to guess about how fast or how short they threw it and where it's going to end up. But the freaking gamepad is showing me.
Do you tell the people to sweep?
I'm sweeping like I can sweep by shaking the Wii remote. But I know that I don't need to because that's where I wanted to put it. I guess you could not look at the Wii U gamepad and then it would be more realistic and I would have to just sweep what I think is going to happen. Alright, bye Doom. See you later. And especially with only 4 stones, my strategy has always been to like just be aggressive.
Well, you pick power players, so it makes sense that your strategy is aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Doom.
Yes, Ramus. Hey there, you better leave my hammer alone, which I don't even have hammer right now. What letters, Lizard? Like, it's okay. It says in the.
Oh, you mean down there with Sochi, whatever at the bottom, curling things? The board, the ice, whatever, is the same on both sides because when you go, all of the stones end up in one end, and then you just go the other direction. So you just flop sides of the board. So you're curling from, like, the left side, and then the next end you're curling from the other side.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with this video game and backwards lettering?
I don't know.
I don't know why that is either, Lizard. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's way light. See, the problem is I threw that light, so I had to sweep it so it didn't curl where I wanted it to. Like it says Sochi 2014 on the left, and then it's backwards on
Donkey
the right.
Kong just stepped over your stones. Yeah, that was a bad move, Daisy. Oh, wait, do you mean the SOIH? That's 2014.
No, but on the left it says Sochi 2014, but on the right it's like mirrored.
You got one. Oh no, they had the hammer.
Oh damn. Let's see. Oh, they almost got one, but they didn't. I stole one. Yeah. Normal is definitely more intelligent than easy. I'll tell you that. Maybe it was the 2010 game that had the better music, and I'm just not remembering. Because it might be that in this game I've only ever played curling, but I know in the previous game I played like everything. Because apparently there's an event in this game called
Dream Curling.
Yeah, and but I remember it being different, so I think I'm remembering the 2010 game. In this game, which I never played, it's like golf, where like one person like pushes a giant curling rock, and then another person rides on it, and like you're on a golf course. Really, Ratmus?
I was asking about falling over, but it's like I'm watching people who are at the Olympics and they like have the grace of whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hilarious. The alligator, his foot to the push-off pedal size is hilarious.
I saw the Russian chick trip over a stone and fall down during the mixed doubles.
And someone burned a stone.
He's the ultimate weapon, Cobra.
Look at how big the feet are of your characters to the push-off thing when you look next.
Delivery turn.
Thanks for putting my stone on the button.
Delivery turn.
Bye, Cobra.
Bye, Cobra. Alright, Yoshi, it's all up to you.
Schuster, it's Yoshi.
Oh, he Schustered it all right. I win.
Did they give up?
No, it was just 2 ends. That's it.
Oh,
Is Cobra supposed to start in 5 minutes?
I think so.
It's like kind of like, do we have time for another curling game?
Welcome back, Doom.
What is this?
You get to remember Cobra and what's it called?
Alright, I guess we'll do one more game again. I don't think it takes that long. Hopefully I win. I won 5-0 previously. We'll see what happens.
Team Knuckles! Start! And 1. Delivery turn!
Ooh. Way better than In and Out, probably. Well, most likely. Unless, like, the pork is raw or overcooked.
Nice, nice. See, like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit my own stone into the other one, and like real curling people like never do this, and I don't understand why, frankly. Okay, that was very light. This is gonna be hard. Hurry hard! No, I don't think so. Like, sometimes I would just see, like, one team put a guard in front of the house, and then the other team would knock it away, and then the other team would do the same thing, put the same guard, and the other team would knock it away, and they would go back and forth for, like, 6 or 7 stones. Like, one team puts a stone, other team knocks them both out. One team puts a stone, other team... It was just, like, boring as shit. It's like, why don't you, like, try to do something? Okay, now what's going on here? See, I swept that until the game tells me it's going to stop where I want it, and then I stop sweeping.
I did that to see if you see other messages, too.
That was a good shot.
Delivery turn!
That was way too hard. I'm in trouble. I Schustered the hell out of that. just Schustered it.
Maybe Yoshi shouldn't wear shoes.
Maybe.
And 2.
The AI is on normal, and he really screwed that up.
Delivery turn.
Surprised it counted for 3.
Oh, was Lizard talking about the writing on the ice being upside down? I threw that harder than I wanted to, because I was talking about on the back blue part.
No, I think he's just was misreading the 2014 and how it's a like therefore is an upside down H to kind of make
Yeah, but
and like
you
the
see,
S and the
you see where the 2 toads are standing back there? Like, right by the right toad. That doesn't say Sochi to me.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh, is that... yeah, I don't know why it... Does it say Hyos? Is that... Well, now you can see it, right? Well, I'm not actually standing there. Anyways. Delivery turn.
But searching then what? That said C.
Let's see. Okay, also the timing rules for curling have changed, Doom. Apparently, back in 2014, each team had 73 minutes and the timer's always going. But apparently the timing is different now, because now the timer is 38 minutes and it only runs when the team is thinking about what they're doing. It doesn't, like, once the thrower throws the rock, the timer stops the way it currently is. It's only running when the team is thinking about what to do and stuff. And apparently if the timer runs to 0, that team loses the game. But I've never seen that happen. I've seen it get down to like less than a minute, but they still manage to, you know, not lose.
Delivery turn.
Yeah, like I said, a normal curling match at the Olympics with 10 ends, if it actually goes 10 ends, can be like up to 3 hours. So like that 38 minutes, it's kind of like a football game when it's like, oh, the timer's only 15 minutes, but then it's like, it's a lot longer than 15 minutes.
Rockman, back where the toads are, where it, like that bottom teal thing, like right behind where the alligator is right now, and it says Sochi 2014 and then something else 2014.
Yeah.
That's Sochi in Russian.
Oh.
The like C04 backwards N in the Russian alphabet, obviously.
Like, I forgot Sochi is in Russia because it sounds like Japanese almost. But that's where they were doping the hell out of it.
Wait, who forgot Sochi was in Russia?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound Russian to me. It sounds Japanese.
Well, how they spell it in English, definitely. But obviously seeing it spelled in Russian, you wouldn't.
Not go as far as I thought it was going to. but I don't think there's any way they can score 3, so I should be good. Again, their last shot just helped me. Maybe I should play against on the harder difficulty. Mochi and Sochi. Alright, is Cobra live yet?
I don't see him as live. Hmm.
Carne asado? What's trying to think of the line about carne asada from Taco Grande, because I'm sure there is one.
Single match. Select event. Dream events.
Hole-in-one curling. Who would ever play this, apparently?
Olympic events.
Thanks, Doom. Yeah, well, I'm sure you guys are... I have to apologize for not playing more curling during the Olympics, because I know how awesome it is.
You could have brought it here.
I didn't think of it.
Alright, I asked Cobra setting up, and he said, yep, almost done. Which I don't know what that means in Cobra lingo. Like, for me, that would be like, yep, I'm pressing the button in like 2 minutes. But...
well, Ratmus is coming over tomorrow, so the next stream is him continuing Majora's Mask. I think he'll be doing Great Bay Temple.
Does that mean I actually have to be up by then?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my next game is going to be. I know I'd like to do a late night Wheel of Fortune.
Is your friend that's online Cobra? Or is Cobra playing from the SNES Classic?
Huh?
It said you have one friend online.
I have no idea. Like I know how to use this Wii U friends list.
Alright, Cobra just went live.
No, apparently I have BT Ono on here watching Netflix. But yeah, I would like to do a late night Wheel of Fortune sometime soon. My birthday is coming up, and I would like to do a birthday stream, but Ratmus is throwing a monkey wrench into those plans because his friend is coming over and all sorts of bullshit is going on, so I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be, so just, yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching Twilight Princess and curling and food pictures. We're going to raid Cobra, so that's the end of this stream. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.